God is calling the whole church to be more open to one another's gifts. We are all being called to work together to build something new. Some tangible examples of what it could look like: creating a worship service that involves even more diverse imagery, or regularly enabling different cultural groups to shape what happens in church, or being intentional about leadership from diverse cultural communities, or using a diversity of languages, or remembering that intercultural goes far beyond race and ethnicity, and thinking through what it might look like for you. And even if your church does not have a single person who is not white, there is probably still levels of cultural diversity there, and we are all still being called to create new spaces and new ways of being church. The commitment to becoming an intercultural church is a transformative vision. It's an exciting vision. It can be a scary vision. It's a vision that we are seeking to live into, and where we will trust that God will continue to lead us towards. It's a vision of hope and promise. It's a vision for us all. So what might this look like? And what's the difference between multicultural and cross-cultural and intercultural? In multicultural communities, we often say that we are living alongside one another. We might define it as we value tolerance and we celebrate one another's distinctive cuisine, dress, music, dance, cultural expressions. It usually might require superficial and polite social interactions. In cross-cultural communities, there's some reaching across boundaries. We can name it as we begin to build bridges of relationships between our cultural communities by sharing, listening, learning, and being open to changing. It can involve intentionality, programs of education, and community building. It might also mean that two or more cultures are considered or related to. Cultures may be contrasted or compared to one another, and one culture may be deemed as superior or inferior to another. We might name it as comprehensive mutuality, reciprocity, and equality. In an intercultural church, our social structures and everyday interactions are defined by justice, mutuality, respect, equality, understanding, acceptance, freedom, diversity, and peacemaking. It might also mean mutually reciprocal relationships among and between cultures, where people from different cultural groups interact with one another, learn and grow together, build relationships, and become transformed, shaped, and molded from each other's experiences. No one is left unchanged in this process.